I mean, I was fairly lost, to be honest, back then. So I was really just trying to find, like the question that came up, very often, what should I do with my life? And that was something that, I kept kind of coming back to and kept trying to find the answer for.
And now you have the answers.
Yes, yeah, I have the answer.
Venerable Suthiko, also known as Kruba Stewart, has been at Marjan Temple in Rayong province for almost 12 years. He was born in South Africa and lived mostly in New Zealand. When he was 18, he came to Thailand and somehow got introduced to a monastery in the south, where he learned about Buddhist teaching through meditation retreats. The religion was not entirely new to him. Kruba Stewart said he saw his brother practicing before.
Before that, I didn't really know what Buddhism was, what it taught. But yeah, it gave me a very different idea. It really taught me that it's something that, we practice for ourselves and something, for us to learn how to see and understand life, and ourselves.
After graduating from university, he was offered a teaching job in Thailand. It seemed to be a perfect opportunity for someone who has an interest in Buddhism. He accepted the offer and would spend time during school breaks at the temple. Though he said he was lost, he was fairly happy with life in general, but not generally happy. Kruba Stewart said that as a teacher, there are two things he wants his students to learn. The first one is to grow up to be a good people in society and take care of people around them. The other is for them to be genuinely happy.
I felt that I could teach them the first thing, but the second thing I couldn't really teach them because I hadn't, found it for myself yet.
For quite some time, he had it in his mind that he would become ordained as a monk. What prevented him from going ahead with it was his student loan. A few years later, he was fortunate enough to have his father help him to pay off the debt. Layman Stewart traveled around Thailand to observe many different monasteries. He was really taken by Marjan Temple and the abbot Ajahn Anand as a teacher. The abbot was able to explain things to him in a way that he said could help him to relieve his doubts and understand what he had to do, helping him to understand Dharma and Buddha's teaching.
A lot of it's quite difficult to explain because much of it happens.
It happened through time?
Through time and also on a non-verbal level. So a lot of it was just a feeling, that this is the place that I should be.
What Buddhism means to you?
What does it mean to me? It means my life. It's what I've given my life to. Yeah, it means a huge amount, that it's really changed my life in an incredible way. Gave me a lot of, peace and happiness that I just didn't have before.
It would be odd to ask anyone on the path of Buddhism how they see themselves in the next 5 or 10 years, as the religion teaches people to stay in the present. Venerable Suthiko, however, said he will stay at Marjan Temple unless his teacher told him he needed to be somewhere else for this journey.
I'm content here, there's no real desire to go anywhere else.
Tulip Nak Sompop Lao, reporting for Thai PBS World.